What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. I've got nothing in my hands today, nothing to review, nothing to talk about. I just thought it was time that we do one of these channel update videos. I don't normally do these. I don't think I've ever done one of these actually, except for, I think I did one way back when we hit our very first 1,000 subscribers. And now we just passed 9,000 subscribers and we just crossed our 4-year anniversary. So the channel's been up for a while now. It's not going anywhere. I don't know why I'm starting like this. It makes it sound like I'm stopping the channel. I'm not stopping the channel. I love what I do. I love doing this. It's a hobby. It's not a job, it's a hobby. I do it because I love doing it, and I'm gonna continue to do it, but there's been a lot of stuff that's happening in my life recently, and I just wanted to talk to you guys, let you know what's been going on. We gotta talk about the live streams, what's happening with the live streams. I haven't done them in the last couple months. How are those coming back? Are they coming back? We got to talk about that. I also got to talk about, like I said, some personal life things that have been getting in the way of making content recently. So the channel content's been kind of fluctuating up and down. So thanks for bearing with me. And we'll talk about why that's been happening. And then I've got an announcement at the end of the video. I know some of you at least will be very excited about that. New content coming soon. So a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We don't need a stinger or a big intro for this one. We'll just start talking. So the live streams, what's going on with the live streams? So if you've been following the channel, if you're a fan of the live streams, you know I took off in July because I really wanted to focus in on Criterion content. That's the biggest month of the year for us, is the 2 Barnes & Noble Criterion sales. That's when we get the most attention on the channel. People love the in-store sale hunting videos, and I love making them. So I wanted to set aside some time and get as many of those done as I could. Those are some bigger projects. Those take more time to edit. So I really wanted to take a break from the live streams and focus on that for the month of July. But then August happened and the live streams didn't come back. So why is that? Well, the reason was I really liked how much content I was able to get out in July. I was able to get out so many more videos in the month of July. I really only have 2 nights a week that I can work on the channel. I've got a lot of other stuff going on. I've got a wife, I've got 2 kids. They're getting older. So the only nights I can record on the channel pretty much are Monday and Thursday night. And I was using my entire Monday nights just for the live streams, pretty much. 2 hours of talking with you guys, which I really enjoy doing. But after those 2 hours, my throat is wiped. Like, I can't do any more videos. I can't record any more videos after that. My voice is gone. So I can't record videos on Monday night. And then it's not just those 2 hours. I also have to look at the upcoming releases, pull the images, make the thumbnail beforehand. And then like after the show, I got to put up the links for everybody. So it was pretty much taking up my entire Monday night. And I was only getting Thursday night to work on other videos. And I was just not getting out as much content as I wanted to. And then in July, I was like, wow, I've got so much more time. I've got 2 whole nights. I've got like 5 hours on Monday night that I can just work on more videos that I want to make. So I tried it again in August, and I was able to get more videos out in August as well. But I do miss talking about new releases. I miss covering those new releases. I'm not really in the know with what's coming out because I haven't been doing that for the last couple months. So I do want to bring it back in some form. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get some suggestions. I'm thinking that I am probably gonna have to drop it back to once a month instead of every single week, losing that whole night when I only have 2 nights to shoot. Maybe once a month at the beginning of the month, talk about the titles that I'm really excited about. Maybe not as comprehensive as the old show where we go through every single title, but maybe just focus on the big boutique releases that I'm excited about at the beginning of the month. Because that was another thing about the live streams, is I was just having to talk about a lot of stuff that I'm not really interested in. My collecting these days has really moved more towards the boutique labels, the collector's editions, slowed down how much stuff I'm buying. If you've been watching the channel, the last few collection updates, you've noticed the only things I've really bought the last couple months are big, like, grail piece box sets that I've been wanting for a long time. I've really had to slow down my collecting. My shelves are full. I don't need to be picking up a lot of these little tiny releases here and there. I really want to focus in on those nice boutique releases that are coming out. So that's kind of what I want to talk about on the new show as well, is just talk about the boutique releases. There's plenty of other channels on YouTube that are covering the new studio stuff. I don't feel like I'm really needed there, but I do want to make people aware of the boutique releases that are coming out. So my thought is once a month, beginning of the month, highlight the big boutique releases that are coming out. Not just the big ones. I like highlighting the small guys too. Just the ones that I'm interested in, the ones that I'm excited about, the ones that I feel like I actually bring something to the table with, instead of just like, well, this studio release is coming out. I don't really have any say about it, but it is. I don't know. That doesn't really get me excited to do that anymore. So hopefully you guys will be okay with that. I think that's a pretty good compromise. I'd like to bring that show back in some form, like I said, once a month at the beginning of the month. Maybe we'll give it a try. And we'll see how it goes. And I don't know if it's going to be live or pre-recorded. Let me know your thoughts on that as well, too. Would you like that to be a live show or a pre-recorded, edited down, like quick, boom, 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 these are the boutique releases that are coming out? Because I know some people prefer that kind of content. The live streams can get super long, and some people don't have time for that. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. So that covers the new releases show, the physical media rundown, but I also want to talk about the rest of the content that we put out here and why there hasn't been as much of it lately. The main reason is I started a new job, and the new job is way more rigorous, and I'm pretty much working all day, 9 to 5, never leaving my desk. Still a work from home job, but I have no extra time. No extra time. The last job was a little more lenient. You could kind of just work when you wanted to, as long as you got your work done. This new one, way more busy, takes up all of my attention. So I have had no time to work on channel stuff, except for, like I said, Monday night and Thursday night. And that's pretty much all I got. So I really have to focus in on the videos I want to make, get those done, and then hope I can get those up at night or maybe in the morning before I start work at 9. That's pretty much all the free time I have. My free time is way more limited now, so I have to be a lot more choosy with the videos that I make. So we'll still do in-store videos when I can. We'll still do unboxing videos. We'll still do the collection update videos once a month. We'll still do the announcement videos with Criterion that I do with John. The staples will still be there. I'm just gonna have to, like I said, be a little bit more specific with the videos that I choose, and you won't see quite as many videos as I was putting up during those months of July and August before I switched over to the new job. That's another reason why I know I'm not gonna be able to do the new release show every single week. Hopefully just once a month. But that's what's going on with me personally. Also, my kids have started school and they're coming home right off the bus at 2:30, and it's a lot going on. So I'm gonna get as much content up as I can. Hopefully you guys will stick around and bear with me. You guys seem to still be enjoying the content that I've been putting up in August, and I've been working the new job for like 2 or 3 weeks of August. So it seems to be working out okay. We're gonna power through. I'm gonna continue doing the best that I can, and hopefully you guys still enjoy the content. It's kind of working out with my collecting habits anyway, because like I said, I am buying less and focusing more on the boutique stuff. That's where I really wanna push the channel, really get into that boutique label niche. That's what is getting me excited about collecting right now, so hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. And finally, the big announcement I have for you guys. Thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. Not a very exciting video, I know, just me talking off the cuff about the channel. But if you did make it this far into the video, you'll probably be excited about this news. I'm finally launching channel memberships. This is something we've talked about for a while. On the live streams, it's come up several times. People asking for more behind the scenes, like community features, like a Discord and chat rooms and all that kind of stuff. And I've always wanted to do it. I've just never set aside the time to do it. And now I have. So it's ready to launch. Everything's done. The tiers are set up. The perks are all there. And we can talk about that in a minute. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. But the reason I'm doing it now is because I actually have a reason to do it. I have never had a reason to do it in the past because, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is just a hobby for me. It's not a job. It's never gonna be a job. I have a full-time job that I have to do, and this is just a hobby that I do in my spare time. I've never actually made any money off the channel. There's a little bit of money that comes in from ad revenue, but it never goes into my pocket or into my bank account even. It all goes right back into the channel, buying more physical media to show off to you guys on the channel. And I've always just thought about it like that. It's just a hobby. But now I do have something that I would like to start saving up for. I've never been happy with the level of quality of my videos, and I really want to start increasing that quality if I can. I actually got a chance, an opportunity recently to work with a boutique label, and I put together a video essay for one of their upcoming releases. It's done, it's complete. I don't know, maybe there's still a chance that it never comes out someday, so I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to talk about it yet. I don't think I am even allowed to talk about it yet. But the whole time I was working on that special feature, I felt awful about my sound quality. Like, I really want to step up the quality here. I just record these on my phone. It's fine, but I've never really been happy with it. So I really would like to upgrade to a professional looking camera, a really nice high quality microphone, just all the equipment that I use here on the channel. I'd like to spruce it up a little bit, make the content better for you guys as well. And all the money that I make from these memberships, if any, is gonna go to upgrading the equipment, making the content look a little bit better, a little bit more professional. So if you do choose to join, that is what your money will be going towards. Now let's go ahead and talk about the tiers just briefly, because you're able to view it. Once you click the join button, it'll show you all the tiers, but I do want to quickly call out a couple things that some people might be excited about. The first one, the big one that I've been threatening to do forever, and I've finally done, are extended and uncut episodes. So the big thing we do here on the channel is in-store hunting videos, whether it's Barnes & Noble or used movie stores like Half Price Books. We'll go in and we'll shoot for like an hour, maybe a couple hours sometimes. And in order to get it to be a reasonably length YouTube video, I have to trim it down, cut it down quite a bit, because I like a nice quick pace through those videos. I found out that the sweet spot for those videos is like right around 20 minutes, any longer than that, and they don't really work. So I've had to cut down quite a bit, and I feel bad about that because my guests are there. They're giving me their time. They're talking to me for a while. So I'm gonna release it. I'm just gonna release the unedited versions. They'll still be edited a little bit. They'll still be nice polished videos with the intro and outros at the beginning and the end, and the shopping montage with the music cut into it. But as far as the like browsing footage, the conversation is gonna be uncut. I'm just gonna let it play, all the raw footage, so you guys can see everything that we say in the stores. It's not gonna be as punchy. It's not gonna be as fast paced, but you will get to see what it's like to just be in the store with us as we're shopping, as we're talking about things, all the mistakes we make. So it's gonna be a more behind the scenes, like personal kind of in-store hunting video, and they're gonna be a lot longer. They're probably gonna be 40, 45, hour-and-a-half long videos. So this is not for the channel. This is for the, like I said, the super fans who really want to see a lot more of that content. There'll be more insights and more of our personal opinions in there that maybe just weren't polished enough to get edited into the final video, but I do want to include them somewhere. So we're gonna have the extended videos, and we've also got a Discord server. I finally set up the Films by Color Discord. I've set up a bunch of different channels in there. This is where you'll be able to talk to me directly and any of the other channel members in just an ongoing chat room format. Instead of having to go back and forth in comments, we can just go on and on in a chat room with several different channels on here. We can talk about our latest pickups. We can talk about news and announcements. It'll be a place where we can share all of that stuff. I also have a Now Playing channel, so we can share what we're watching and what we're thinking about stuff in real time. Just a bunch of different channels in there that are already set up, and I can't wait to get in there and start talking to you guys, because I enjoy talking to you guys, but the comments are not great. Sometimes I don't even get notified when someone replies, and I move on to the next video, and that video kind of gets buried and lost, so it's hard to keep up. So this is just a more personal chat experience on Discord that we can do. And another fun thing that we'll be doing in the memberships are reaction videos. Fresh, as soon as the movie's over, first impression videos with me, my wife Grace. John will be on there a lot too. He comes over a lot and watches some movies with us. Just unscripted, behind the scenes videos of us just talking about the movie that we just watched together. That's not normally something that I would feel comfortable putting on the channel because it is unscripted and unedited and not polished enough for the channel, but I'd love to share it with you guys. I've talked about this already with John and Grace in the past. We've always talked about wanting to just kind of record a quick little behind the scenes video of our immediate thoughts after watching a movie. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It's gonna be more personal content like that. That's what I really wanted to focus on with the memberships, is people that wanted to hang out with us a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. So the channel content is not changing at all. Nothing's gonna be different there. Still all of the in-store hunting videos when the sales come, still doing the collection update videos, still doing all the unboxing videos as I receive items from these boutique labels that I've been working with. All that that stuff is still gonna be there. The memberships are gonna be more for the superfans who want behind the scenes content, personal content, and who wanna talk to me and John and Grace directly. So if that sounds interesting to you and you would like to directly help me upgrade some of the equipment here on the channel, you can click the join button down below and it'll pull up all the tiers with all the perks listed right there. There's more perks that I didn't mention in this video, but you can see them all listed right there and see which tier is right for you. And I've already got some content loaded in there that you can watch as soon as you hit join. I've got the first 2 extended and uncut episodes live, so you can watch a longer version of me and John shopping for Arrow titles, and then you can watch a very long version of me and John and Sharon and Grace in our last Criterion hunting video that we did at the end of July. So I'm starting with the most recent and working my way back through, and I'll be getting those up as soon as I can. But if you don't care about memberships, don't worry. Like I said, the content on the channel will not be changing at all, and the perks will not interfere with me making content on the channel at all. That is all personal stuff that I don't have to edit, that I can get up raw and quickly just hanging out with my friends and stuff that I'm already doing anyway. But that's all I got for you today. Just a quick channel update video. Not as quick as I would have liked it to be, but we had a lot of stuff to cover, so hopefully that was helpful for you. I'd love to know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll talk to you down there as always. More physical media content coming soon here on the channel, but until then, keep collecting.